Hold on. How often y'all
all right. We don't always do that.
How often y'all?
I don't always say it.
Real quick. Cause I want to be in the video. So real quick.
I said it before.
How often do y'all argue on this shit? Like
we not arguing right now.
Not intense, but I'm saying like, yo, stop, chill, stop doing it. Let me do.
We rarely do that. We rarely. Rare.
So you just showing off.
No.
Yeah, he want to impress you.
No.
You his best friend.
I appreciate you, my boy.
That was his fucking name. The fuck?
Let me start. All
right, we're gonna start right now. Check it out.
This shit gonna be going.
Yo, welcome back.
We keeping that.
Can't almost choke the water. Yo,
I could have died.
welcome back to another episode of the Brothers Podcast. This is Nico, aka the Beige Bandit.
What's good? This is Abdalla, aka Dark Knight.
Ooh,
Bullshit.
he's embracing it now. You got hit.
Dark Knight.
He's embracing it. And
Yeah,
this
Dark
is
Knight.
we got
a tan. Wearing all black.
a
Fig-
reoccurring guest.
This is a shadow.
This is our second episode.
This is a fucking shadow.
Second episode. My cousin Tyrique.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all
AKA,
doing?
what's your nickname? You got a nickname?
Darkness. Darkness is.
Black Tie was your nickname.
Oh,
right?
fly tie.
I mean, it was.
Every hood.
It don't
Every
matter what it-
Tyreek
it don't matter what
nickname
it
is
is.
tie, fly
It
tie.
don't matter.
Niggas never be fly.
Handsome, man. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
With a
Oh,
gut.
boy.
But go ahead.
Nah, let's start it up. Yo, so how you been, man?
I've been good, man. Just been working, trying to stay
eating-
safe during this
eating
pandemic,
pizza
taking
and
care of
shit.
my family.
You been eating pizza? You been eating snacks?
We gonna get
You
to
been
that.
eating Lorna Doone cookies?
How you been handling this pandemic? Like, are you moving very careful?
I mean, yeah, I'm moving carefully.
Are you panicking? Is it overwhelming?
Nah, I'm not panicking no more. At the beginning, I was at first before I found out the truth about everything. I was more panicking.
Are you enlightened?
It was.
He said found out the truth about everything.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh shit, he on our shit. He on our way? We found out.
So it was more when I first found out about it, when it first happened, it was more so like, oh man, I was scared. Like, I got kids. I have a 2-year-old and a 10-year-old. So it was, and my 10-year-old have asthma. So I was more like,
Yeah.
all right, I don't want to take them outside. I gotta be scared. Then my wife, she's a nurse. So it was more like, all right, I gotta be alert. We gotta make sure this and that. So it was just more so going to work and coming home. Going to work and coming home. You know, I kind of miss the outside sometimes. You miss the going out sometimes, hanging out with certain people you can hang out with. Although I'm married, so it's hard for me to do certain things now. But you miss
because your leash is short.
Yeah. That's a fact.
She tugged that motherfucker.
Baby.
It's respect. But listen, we're gonna get to that another time. But now I miss certain things. But then it gave me a perspective of certain things too, and it gave me more of a time to spend with my family. You know, so you reconnect with certain things during this pandemic. Put it like this: this pandemic, there's a lot of pros and cons. And they probably could continue from there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of pros and cons to this.
But it's all about learning and
Definitely that.
being efficient, adapting.
So
That's a fact.
How are you doing now mentally, emotionally, spiritually?
I'm good.
Physically, I could see, you know.
Physically, I'm doing
Big Mama's
good.
house. Nigga been hanging out with Big Mama.
But mentally, it's good now. Mentally, what's
hey.
Let me play this. You don't take it as serious now. You a little more lenient, right?
exactly.
Is that because, human nature, you're doing something for so long that after a while, keep up the same intensity ain't the same? Or is it because you found out some shit and the virus kind of looking like a bitch? It ain't kind of looking like how it used to.
Agree with the virus ain't looking like how it used to. That's mine. Oh, kind of looking like how it's not supposed, how they claim it.
You can answer that, but we cut it out. I don't want you to miss nothing important.
Nah, we can talk.
You fit the archetype.
Nah, we need your attentiveness.
Yeah.
We don't allow texting on the podcast.
Damn. But yeah, so like it's. What was that? Oh yeah, it's more so. It's not how at all, because after all this protesting, and seeing everybody together, you didn't really hear nothing. I got something to my phone like 20 new states. Honestly, I didn't read into it because I didn't believe it.
I don't believe that shit.
So, and I think
what does it say? 20 new states. What?
With the virus, whatever.
Whatever.
I didn't believe it. I'm not saying I'm blind to the whole thing. I believe certain parts of it. I believe some people probably, a few people died from it. I don't think it was how they claim it was to be, because the news is more negative than anybody. The news ain't gonna tell you, oh hey, this how many people survived this, or this is going good outside. It's sunny outside. It's nice outside. No killings. Let's all go outside and have a good time. So that's the crazy thing about that. So that's that. So for the most part, man, I'm much better now than how when I first heard about it, because I was more scared when it first came about. You know, I ain't even want to take my I got a 2-year-old. You know, that's somebody. That's
your first child.
He ain't bad.
He bad.
My first biological son.
Yeah.
So that's you want to take them in. You want to take. He got 2, could walk, could talk. He's lying. So it's like I felt like, damn, this summer is fucked up. I can't take my kids outside. I can't do this. Summer's
washed. I mean, we go outside.
So that's why I was more scared of, like, damn.
Wash.
But for the most part,
sorry to cut you off.
In comparison, without these stipulations, of course.
I saw that. I was like, damn. I was at work. I'm looking at that shit like.
Yeah, it was calm.
It was cool.
But
so that's it.
Get into first before he got to dip out. You know, his daddy calling him and shit.
I don't have any topics that I wanted to chop it up. Well, I just wanted to have genuine conversation.
Right.
So
really,
yeah.
All right. You know what? I have a topic. We chop it up. So, how do y'all feel about? All right. Do y'all feel? You know, all right. I'll put it like this. This is the most companies that I've seen in support of like black people.
And
with the whole
blatantly saying
it. Blatant, like making real big moves as it may appear. You know, changing.
I think Netflix.
A lot of companies are like donating
Amazon,
like 10-year basis, donating a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix have like a Black Lives Matter movement section collection.
I didn't even see that.
They got a whole bunch of different different sections dedicated to Black Lives Matter, right? Yeah. So, do y'all feel like it's genuine?
It's not.
I'm glad.
Go Tyrique. No,
I'm glad that he said that, because
I don't either.
I got Fire Stick, as everybody do, and it came up on the Hulu, whatever the case may be. It came up on the Fire Stick on the home screen, whatever. And I told my wife, I'm like, honestly, I don't think this is real. I'm like, I think, and they both know me and him had a. We ain't gonna get to that, but we had a little conversation.
We ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, we had a conversation about something, but I don't think every white person is wrong, but I ain't gonna even get to that. That's another story, another topic. But what I'm saying is, a lot of them is doing shit just to shut us up, or to make it seem like, all right, you know what, we're gonna act like we're on their side, just for them to stop looting or stop protesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't think a lot of that is real. I think they just do, because, come on, every station or every little thing, hey, Black Lives Matter, or we for this, you're lying, because you wasn't doing it before. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't wait till something to happen, and that's my whole thing of everything. Of everybody, don't wait till something happen for you to be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. No, I don't believe it now. Yeah. I'm just not gonna believe it. So I don't think that's true. It may be one company out of how many stations doing it, that's really like, you know what, this is real, man. We got to fight for them. But I don't think a lot of them. I don't think majority of them is bullshit.
Because if you look at it, it's all subscription based. Majority of them. Yeah. So why would we do something to not retain customers and revenue? Yeah. That's stupid.
And then a lot of folks may say, oh, well, you want to lose customers by supporting that, because a lot of people are racist. But even though there's a lot of racists in this country,
our economic buying power is worth
way more than
to
the people that just want to be
advertise and
they're gonna really cancel Netflix because remember last year, well, not last year, 2 years ago, when Nike endorsed Kaepernick, niggas just burn their jerseys, burn their sneakers. Yeah. Nike stock went up.
Yeah.
Nike stock went up after that shit. Another prime example. Starbucks recently, right? Starbucks recently released a statement, right? They released a memo to all their employees warning them that they cannot wear Black Lives Matter gear at work, supporting them, right? Yeah. And then once Twitter and everybody got on their ass, all of a sudden, oh no, we gonna be producing shirts. Actually, you guys can't wear it until we produce.
I seen that. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I actually invest in Starbucks.
Did you?
And before all this too, and I actually love Starbucks. I buy it every day at work. But
you still buying them?
I'm like I said, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I'm not gonna lie, I still do. But I don't like what was said when I seen it. But I do I like their cakes and I like their drinks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be one of them guys on the media. I'm like, oh hey, I'm gonna be honest.
I respect your honesty.
I love their cakes.
Keeping it real.
But even though
I disagree with
since that whole incident with them 2 black dudes in Philly, stop fucking. But see,
that deserves. And I understand that because
I stopped fucking with them.
Abdalla's black and white. there's no in between. It's either it's this or it's not.
Yeah, I know that.
Me, I like nuance a little more.
No, I like nuance too. It's all about context, but
you know,
in terms of my people, I'm not going against my people.
The company could have endorsed that, but I'm thinking like I'm not gonna throw away the whole brand because of this one dickhead, right? Yeah. But this was the company sent out memos internally saying you can't support Black Lives Matter. Like
I saw all of this back then because once one person act out of pocket, if that manager wasn't reprimanded, that employee wasn't reprimanded.
See, I don't know. Was he fired or not? I don't know. I'm not too sure.
When the story was at the time, like news, it was never mentioned that the manager, to my knowledge, at the time. So if I look at that, I look at company as an organization, as a whole, entity, and that's how America is. It's a whole entity, but of course, there's certain components that may not work as efficient as other components, but at the same time, you still, when you at the UN or when you go to the Olympics, everybody's looking at us as representatives of this whole nation. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not reprimanding that person, then I already see what side you want.
If they didn't, then
I didn't really look into the Starbucks thing with the I said like a clip of it with not the two guys with the
recently.
Yeah. Who said that? Who got in trouble for that? Was it the general manager or like?
No. It was Starbucks. No. Recently, the recent one.
Yeah.
It was Starbucks
itself, the whole company.
The company.
So
sent out memos internally.
Somebody who sent out the memo?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who did somebody
got a chief operating officer? Somebody.
I don't know that. It just said Starbucks sent out a company-wide memo warning.
I'm not gonna lie.
Repercussions
when you posted it that day, I was mad because I'm like, damn, I love Starbucks. Anybody that know me know Tyrique gets Starbucks every day at work, and I was like, damn, like I invest in them. So like I'm like, I started investing in them when they were like a little before the pandemic, like on Robinhood. Whatever.
I wouldn't say sell your stocks.
I mean, listen.
It's
all about being objective. Take away emotion. You could handle your business if you're gonna use it. If you trade in stocks regardless of whatever, what I'm saying. Some people, they take their morality to stock trading realm and they apply it to certain companies or whatever that's more moral or whatever. That's you and your business. But in terms of like, all I'm saying is me in terms of the way they operate with human beings. As long as you subjugate, I cannot respect that.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
Definitely understand.
So I'm not going to willingly walk into your establishment and spend my money knowing that I'm empowering you to continue restricting people of bathroom access or just sitting or just being black or being
I just feel bad
being whatever that you may not like at that time. I'm not doing that.
I'm curious and feel bad a little bit for the black people that actually work there and actually need jobs. I wonder how they feel.
It's very conflicting.
It is conflicting, but at the same time, once again, as long as you're providing for yourself, your family, I respect that. I'm not going to be like, oh, you should quit Starbucks.
Yeah, because you ain't going to supply them with no yearly salary.
I'm not setting you up with a job. I'm not in the position right now. So why would I expect you to do that?
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is all I'm going to say is never love anything, especially like tangible shit, man-made shit that goes against like your people, your morality, your principles, like human life. Like I wouldn't advise you to get that attached to anything.
Understand?
Because then anybody, if like for example, you just said everybody know Tyrique loves Starbucks. Now you could be manipulated with Starbucks. Let's say you get a promotion, you're a manager. A staff could bring you Starbucks. Oh, I know you like Starbucks. 9 times out of 10, you'll be accepting of that, gift.
Nah, you're right.
Because you would perceive it as, but you don't know the intent behind that person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
so now I know how to lure you in the back alley and beat the fuck out you.
Exactly. Exactly.
They don't get me.
Exactly. But yo, we won't push it. It's 7:30.
Yeah. All right. So Tyrique had to leave, but we appreciate those moments he had. You know what I'm saying? Added some value.
Shout out to the cousin for pulling up.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree. I don't believe these companies either. That's the last thing we was on, right? I think it was. I don't believe these companies. I think they're just doing it to pacify us, and because this whole shit is an illusion. This whole shit is just everybody's just actors. What's that movie with Jim Carrey? With his life, The Truman Show. This whole shit is The Truman Show, and they think we don't know.
Episodes ago,
yeah. This whole thing, like I don't know, it's just weird. But
we can't put our finger on who exactly the puppeteer and the orchestrator is, but we know there's a puppeteer.
That's always in the back of my mind. Whenever people talking about politicians and people talking about these billionaires, and I'm just like, y'all so focused on these billionaires because they got the most money in the world. It's niggas above them that they got to answer to. Mm-hmm. I always have the back of my head. I'm just like, all right, everybody's so focused on Bill Gates. Everybody's so focused on like these guys in the world that like they seem like they got all this control. Elon Musk, all these guys, even Jay-Z and like even like Donald Trump and Obama, like it's niggas in power. That's like, all right, you gonna be next president. You gonna do this. You gonna make this move. You gonna say this. You gonna release this. You gonna be quiet during this time. Like it. That's just what I believe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's down to the T like that, but there's agendas that's set up, and it's just like whoever gets in office has to carry out this agenda. No ifs, no buts, no maybe. If they don't,
people in general. Like I feel like once you get to a certain tier.
Oh, you're talking about
like, and I've always said this. In order to get inside that billionaire room, in order to get inside like that billionaire bracket, there are doors you gotta walk through.
I wouldn't say that.
I believe that.
You mean I would say after
I believe that.
Attaining that billionaire status.
What, did you gotta keep it?
No. Well, in a sense, yeah. In a sense. You're now like,
because we know with money comes power.
A new form of like,
you know, with money comes power. Do these niggas want these people having power?
That's what
if
I'm
they're
saying.
in control of all the power,
that's why I said
they the one handing out handfuls of power.
You said in order to attain that billionaire status, they have to walk through certain rooms. I said no, because you could invent something, become a billionaire, but after you become a billionaire, now these types of people would come around and be like, all right, this is the type of, this is how we play.
But check it though.
And if you don't play ball, you end up like Jeffrey Epstein, maybe.
How many times have people invented things, they didn't get credit? How many times have niggas invented brilliant things and they got crumbled from, you know, the powers that be? Somebody that was bigger than them didn't make it get as big as they. I feel like for you to become a billionaire, and I may be wrong, there are people that is allowing you to do that. No matter how brilliant you are, no matter how great you are, no matter your talent, for you to get in that type of bracket, I feel like it's niggas like, all right, we're going to allow you to come in here, but just know there's conditions to this room.
Okay.
So we're going to allow you to come in here. Cool. We're going to allow your albums to sell. We're going to allow you to make this business deal. We can shut that shit down. But once you come in here, just know
I see your point,
there are conditions you have to meet. It may not be as extreme as I may be thinking, but I think it's like that.
I see your point now. Yeah. Like initially when you said it, I was thinking in terms of like, somebody could invent something, sell it to a billion people,
exactly,
and raise $1 billion. Yeah. But now,
you know, it's mad logistics in that.
Back in the day, that's how it went down.
Yeah,
they would have to.
Let's say
they would be given the disclaimer and all of that after attaining. But nowadays, with all this computer shit, our computer is generating sales that we could stop this shit anytime.
Yeah.
So once we project it, based on the demand and the supply or whatever, and we project you potentially hitting $1 billion, all right, we're going to sit you down. Before this hits $1 billion, you need to know some things. Right. So that's where you coming from.
Yeah.
Me, I was just looking like, hell fucking no.
Yeah.
After I get the $1 billion. Because how would you know I'm a billionaire? That's how I was thinking. How would you know?
These niggas
Who
got
would know? But the banking
they monitoring everything.
Everything is monitored.
Don't like one of the families own like the fucking what is it? Does he own do they own the IRS or do they own like the Federal Reserve or some shit?
They own the IRS. The IRS is split up into 10 fractional like reserve.
The IRS monitors
bank
what everybody's making.
And
that says it in itself.
Couple families own the IRS itself as a whole entity. They own that. But then there's within those families as well as other families, they own like individual banks,
right?
Because each is 10 of them, and it's split up. It's scattered across the nation, right? One of them is in New York. I think it's the Morgans, J.P. Morgan Chase.
Mm-hmm.
The Morgans, they own, let's say, the one in New York. So every time that shit print money, like they're making money. And whoever else own it. If they're the sole owner, then they make money every time they print. But yeah.
Right.
And these are the niggas. If you want to talk about puppeteers, these are the puppeteers.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that's paying the politicians ultimately.
Yeah.
Regardless of your status in the nation, as long as you make $1, that shit came through my building.
Yeah.
It came from my building.
Which is power.
And we have 1 of 10. Niggas walking around talking about, I got 1 of these, 1 of 10 of these type of rollies. Yeah, I got 1 of 10 buildings that actually pay for everything on the planet.
That's a bigger flex. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fact. The rabbit hole is deep, man. But let me see. What you got? Cause I have 2 interesting topics. One is about the police. I'm letting niggas know right now, and it's gonna blow some of y'all minds.
Perfect. Nah, I'm jumping into mine. Perfect.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so let me pull that back. All right, so speaking about bankings and conning and all this shit, right? I was doing some research a couple of days ago, and I came across the fact that banks and credit card companies are not supposed to issue any form of fees during any pandemic or crisis, like national crisis.
Never knew that.
So now
they didn't send no memos out.
Exactly, right? So now
don't let niggas know.
I hit up my bank. I did a little more digging, and I came across a list of banks that basically are expected to abide by this, right? My bank was on there, Wells Fargo. Now, I've incurred some fees, called them up. I told them, well, first and foremost, before I asked for it, before I requested it, because I wasn't going to ask. Like, I've been doing
a lot of you. Yeah,
exactly. I've been doing a lot of like retraining of my mental and like how I approach things, and it's like too many of us, we ask for shit instead of demanding it.
Yeah,
it's your money.
Yeah,
it's like asking social.
We gotta start being like white people.
It's my money and I need it now.
Yeah, because that's a fact.
Yeah, you walk in like, this is what you better do this. So I called them up. I was like, all right, I was respectful. I was like, how you doing? Or whatever, right? White woman.
How you doing, bitch?
I was like, and I never understood why people curse the people that answer the phone now.
Yeah.
Because they're not the owner of.
They're the foot soldiers.
Whatever
we have nothing to do with that
company
shit.
you're calling.
Yeah.
They're just trying to make money to support themselves, their family.
Yeah.
So called her up, told her like, yo, I came across such and such information. Yeah, I'm requesting all my fees to be credited back to my account. Okay, we can get right ahead on that. No ifs, no buts, no maybes, no where did you get your information from?
No pullback.
Because
nothing.
Initially I dropped the information. I said the COO of Wells Fargo said such and such on such and such
that
date.
First.
Yes, that was my that was my pre. So you're not gonna hit me back with dumb shit. And then that was for the pandemic shit. Then I also, while I was looking up the banks with the pandemic shit, I came across even more information about Wells Fargo. From 2019, the president of the CEO of the company was like, I think his name is Charles something, that with an S, Schwartz, whatever. He said the people who bank with Wells Fargo should expect repayments in the year 2020 because the bank been basically robbing y'all of certain fees and shit, like service fees, whatever. So then after I got the pandemic shit taken care of, I was like, all right, the president further information, further research led me to this. President said such and such last year. I would like this taken care of because I incurred a fee on this particular date. She's like, okay, sir, no problem.
So I should probably call him about mine too, because I'm pretty sure I got some. Now, not like the first fee. The second one you said about the I may have
So
it's interesting.
I'm gonna read like a quick, because they were subject to the comptroller. This is pertaining to credit cards now. If your credit card is issued by a national bank, that bank is regulated by the Office of Comptroller of Currency, an independent bureau of the United States Department of Treasury, not to the New York State Department of Financial Services. So basically what it's saying is like the Office of Comptroller of Currency is like the IRS, independent to the government, but we look over all commerce, money, currency, all of that. And banks are underneath that. So automatically we look into your shit. And if you don't abide by us, it's like you not paying tax evasion. So we could either like hit your bank with a fee or shut your bank down or whatever. And I'm like, now imagine all the people around the nation that is being charged a $10 service fee.
That's why they not sending out memos. They
will
lose
over 300 million people in the country. If they do that to
they will lose
million people.
They will lose millions.
Oh my God! When I read this shit from the, it was another guy. It wasn't the CEO of Wells Fargo. It was another guy in term like high position. He was the one that spoke on the pandemic shit. When I read his stuff, he was basically saying, as long as you contact the banking institution, you will be reimbursed. If you don't, you ask.
Yeah, they're not going to remind you. Yeah.
So imagine all the other shit
like
in
foul play because they're not supposed to do it in the first place. So how the fuck you not going to tell me you doing some shit you ain't supposed to be doing, and you a company that I deal with my money with?
Imagine all the other fine print that we're ignorant.
Yeah, that fine print is sick. I ain't gonna lie. We don't read that shit.
In addition to that, let's look at Wells Fargo as the United States of America, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's look at the bank as the government. Because we don't tell you about this policy that you're entitled to, we're going to keep getting this service fee.
Yeah, we're just going
to because we don't tell you about your real laws, we're going to keep subjugating and mistreating and manhandling niggas.
That's kind of...
It's exactly the same shit.
Well, for a more smaller example, that's what the police do. How many times do they not read niggas they Miranda rights and they search a car without
I don't know about
search warrant and all these other shits and like all this foul practice. Niggas who don't know, like I don't know all my rights. They make it catch me on some shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know. They just gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
They won't be like, well, actually, we like. The sergeant ain't gonna be like, well, actually, we can't do that. But sir, he doesn't know. He doesn't know though. Yeah. I fucking take advantage. You know what I'm saying?
I was watching a video. He actually said that with cops, what they do is, first of all, fuck the cops. Yeah, I already know my stance.
Yeah, fuck 12.
Fuck the Jakes. My whole... Speaking of these niggas.
Yeah, these niggas terrorizing our podcast in the background. Bro. Jeez, give it a fucking break. They just run the red light. They ain't got nothing to do.
Anyway, I was watching a video and they were speaking about like the training that these niggas undergo. They're trained.
Oh, we're going to jump into that?
They're trained.
I got some shit.
To look at black people as 9 times out of 10, he don't know his rights. So I can violate. That's why we see black people being treated a certain way, targeted, marginalized a certain way. 9 times out of 10, they look at a white person. He might know his rights.
He gonna challenge me.
And this is somebody who was in law enforcement that told me this.
Yeah. The white man gonna challenge me. Yeah. And there's more repercussions.
And he could sue me. Yeah.
And there's more repercussions if I harm him versus I harming a black man.
Yeah.
The system ain't gonna work against him. It's gonna work against the black man.
Because my higher ups told me that it doesn't even matter if I shoot any black man because at the end of the day, it's not coming out of the police budget in terms of lawyer fees, paying the family off.
Small
It's coming from the same family of the victim,
right?
Plus other citizens,
right?
So who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
that's these niggas' mindset.
That's what creates the carelessness.
And Tyrique Nasheed, shout out to Big Bro. He touched on something that I honestly been saying. Well, I haven't said it on the podcast before. I don't think I said it before, but it definitely crossed my mind before. Just like how hospitals are were incentivized to diagnose people as COVID-19 and put niggas on ventilators, respirators, whatever, to purposely kill them. I honestly subscribe to the fact that police officers are incentivized by higher ups in law enforcement. Yo, whoever get a kill the next month get $5,000 extra. Or if I already know, we're already white supremacist buddies, I'm like, yo, Dominic, yo, go out, rough somebody up or commit a murder.
Take you out to lunch. Yeah.
Take you out to lunch, but you're being incentivized. You're being paid thousands of dollars. Right. It's execution.
Right.
But broad daylight. And justified because cop.
Yeah. They already have similar systems. That shit is not far fetched. They have similar systems where it's just like they have to get a certain amount of tickets like given out per week, per
quotas,
month. And the incentive is, nigga, you don't get fired or you don't get penalized or you don't get moved to like a rougher neighborhood. That's the incentive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew.
Like if they don't hit their quotas, they either get like some type of like punishment, penalty, suspension, or whatever, or they get moved to like areas that like they don't want to be at. They don't get the luxury of being in a calm area. They get put in like very high, I'm doing quotation mark, very high crime areas, right? So that's why the cop, they're carelessly just looking for people, mostly black people, just give tickets to, looking for a reason. Hey, why you in this corner? Just hoping he got a bag of weed with him, hoping he got something. No cause.
Yeah.
But they going stop and frisk you. That's what our whole shit was about. You know what I'm saying? Stop and frisk is to get their numbers up, just to make sure they hit their quotas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, inflict the pain and brutality on blacks. But I want to dive into the fucking training of these police officers.
Oh, before you get into that, yesterday I was leaving the supermarket by my crib, and no, I wasn't leaving the supermarket. I was walking down the block to the supermarket. Fucking Jake stopped this guy, black guy, on the corner of Livonia and Sheffield.
That's right there.
I grilled them niggas out, man. In my head, I said it in my head and I said it out loud too, because I've been speaking certain shit pertaining to this whole war, black, white, black cops, whatever. We at war. Pertaining to the war, I was like, yo, this niggas better not fuck around. Y'all know where y'all at right now. Like, niggas is with it. Like, every black person that walked around was staring at them. A couple minutes later, let the black guy go.
Yeah, they felt the energy. They felt the energy.
I stared at bro. Well, he wasn't looking at me, but I was like, I got you, bro. I'm holding you down.
Yeah.
And a couple minutes later, that was it.
Yeah, that's the type
energy,
of,
bro.
That's the type of camaraderie we're gonna need when one of us is, being victimized.
Yeah.
Stand up against, because I've seen multiple videos. I've seen videos, and they do that a lot in China, which I admire. Even though I ain't fucking with how they be treating people out there. I'm not saying y'all bad, but the policies and how y'all treat blacks out there is trash.
Blacks and
y'all
Muslims.
Y'all like secondhand whites. But anyway, off whites.
Oh shit, yellow. Oh shit, nice, good play on word.
Yeah.
Off white.
I seen multiple videos where they protesting out there, and the cops. I think the cops are a little less, like, they don't really be shooting they civilians out there. It seemed like, I don't know, I haven't really be seeing too many videos of just the cops in Hong Kong shooting the civilians.
Well, maybe Hong Kong or China, because remember, Hong Kong is different.
Is Hong Kong in China though?
Yeah, Hong Kong is in China, but remember we spoke about it. Hong Kong is
the protests not be like primarily in Hong Kong, I believe. Though that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Hong Kong is different. Their laws is
different.
They
got their own like jurisdiction and shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Like DC.
Well, the videos I be seeing, they look Chinese. I'm gonna just say
they are gonna be Chinese, but if they're Hong Kong nationals, it's different. You can't treat them like regular Chinese citizens.
Okay.
You peep the words?
Yeah.
Hong Kong nationals
and then
Chinese citizens.
Yeah, got it. All right. That's fair enough. I'm not gonna judge like I'm most informed on this, right? But
I'm just saying hypothetically.
Yeah, of course. You have to check that, of course. From what I see, like I've seen most videos where it would be a girl on the floor, maybe getting roughed up by some cops. The whole crowd would peep. A whole fucking wave of them would just violate them 2 or 3 cops. Like, no remorse. We need that energy.
China got the fucking manpower.
We need that. Yes, they do.
For any type
like, it's been times where the cops would, like, China grab somebody, and they would all come together and literally pull that guy from out of the clutches of, like, 8 cops. Chinese? It'd be like 40. I'm like, we need that energy here, bro. Because we outnumber the cops here. But the cops here, they gonna shoot niggas. I don't be really seeing them shoot niggas. That's the thing.
Oh, you talking about the difference between Chinese cops and American cops?
Yeah, I don't. This is from what I'm seeing. I don't think they real trigger happy out there.
Yeah, because
in comparison to us,
the fucking China is not as diverse as America.
Hell no.
And China don't really have a class of people, undesirables, that are like just like waste. Well, to my knowledge,
because I know that some areas are like they are really poor
based on skin color.
Oh well,
then we have our Chinese
even based off ethnic. They're all they're all Chinese primarily.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the diversity off rip is not the same. So you don't
have different. It's different.
You're undesirable gonna be your own kind.
Yeah, so it's different mindset.
So now what you gonna look at? Economics.
Yeah.
Who's the poorest? That's gonna be the
and
undesirable.
they all look the same.
But
so it's like
we all look the same. So how could you distinguish between?
They literally look.
How could you distinguish between a
it's a
Chinese
joke.
millionaire, billionaire,
it's a joke, Chinese
and a
people.
poor person?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So it's like, unless it's clearly by, the drapes that they're dressed in.
Yeah. But I've always seen that distinction. I'm like, these niggas really band together quick.
They look like they could form like a fucking Megatron or some shit. Like just the people build up and form like a giant fist.
They probably could.
And then after they punch the evil person, they just turn into regular people again.
Yeah, disperse. But so...
Shout out to China.
Shout out Michael J. White. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
martial artist, actor extraordinaire. Just, black man. You know what I'm saying? Black God.
Yo, his upbringing, his story is dope.
He has a very very interesting story.
Mm-hmm.
I watched his videos on Vlad, his interviews and whatnot, and he says something interesting. And I need from this. Go ahead.
I watch his YouTube too. He taught me how to punch.
Oh, he has a YouTube where he shows martial arts.
He works out, tells you about different fat, like how to eat, how body types are. He was like, yo, I be a lot of contrary to popular belief. People think I'm this vegan and I eat healthy, super dope. He's like, I eat couple days like soul food, like mac and cheese, greens, chicken, all of that, gravy.
But then he's super strict with his workouts,
but
and his discipline.
You gotta be disciplined.
Like, you can't do that and then be a slouch.
Also, other days you have to cater for other stuff, your fiber,
Yeah, he's. In other words, he's able to have them cheat days because he's putting so much work into his body on the other days. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
And he knows his body because he's basically saying a lot of people, they don't know their body. A true nutritionist or a true gym like instructor should also be a nutritionist.
Yeah.
Off rip. It's impossible for you to be a gym instructor and not be a nutritionist.
Yeah.
Because like you said, 90%, majority, like when you're talking to Tyrique, majority of weight loss.
It's your diet, bro.
It's diet.
It's your diet.
And I learned that firsthand. I would say 90% is diet, 10% is workout.
Yeah.
So if you have 10 different clients, they're all different biologically, nutritional, the nutritional charts, all of that. So if you're not properly diagnosing each individual and giving them the optimal like diet plus workout plan, then you're just generalizing.
Yeah.
Oh, this worked for me, so it must work for y'all.
You could be fucking them up too, because everybody got different the way they process foods and the way they where shit goes.
I could be working out the same as you,
and that body type could be different.
And I'm chubby.
Oh, I can have high cholesterol and you don't. It's
and I'm chubby
different.
while you have abs.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. metabolism coming to face. It's a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, it has to be catered to that person. That's why people have actual people they pay specifically for them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But he was on
Michael J. White.
Yeah, Michael J. White. He was on Vlad TV recently, and he was speaking about, you know, the police and how he was about to be a police. Now, everyone that's listening, I need you to pay close attention, please, to what I'm about to say right now, because this shit is absurd what you're about to hear. Now, we already know about the police being bullshit. We already know that it takes 6 months to become a cop, roughly. They, you know, I'm gonna just run down. I know people that's police, and I know about their practices, right? So this isn't just me putting out my ass. The shooting test, right? We always say why these niggas they fail it until they pass, right?
They don't even need a 65.
They fail it until they pass. So it's not like you know how like you know certain things if you failed this, you had to wait a certain amount of time.
Yeah, like a DMV to drive.
With this, you'll just keep passing, you keep failing until you finally pass. Now, this is very serious. This is shooting training. You're a police officer. You got a firearm on you at all times.
You're supposed to protect lives.
This isn't a test. You should just be. I'm gonna keep taking it until I pass. You know, it's just some. I'm just lollygagging. You know, I'll hit that shit maybe Wednesday. Who knows? Mm-hmm. I'll make it lucky. That's the mindset I think it's going. Because if you just take it until you pass, you're not taking it serious. You're just taking it 10 times in a week until you pass. So that's one thing. I'm just like, there's no wonder these niggas is terrorists, and they have no fucking aim, right? Well, they do have aim. They aiming for the right people. Second thing is, my boy, I ain't gonna say his name, but he's a cop, right? He said that they have a psychological test where they ask them to draw a tree in a field with a sky, right? That's the psychological test. They have to be able to draw a tree with a sky in the background in like a grass field, something a child could draw, and that's going to determine if they're psychologically equipped to handle this job in some sense. When he told me my mom this, I'm like, what the fuck? Is it 6-year-olds making this test? Then he was like, if you draw the tree and it has holes in it, that means you have like a hole in your heart and you may need further therapy. Trees with holes though? I don't fucking know. These are police making this shit. They're not sane. You know what I'm saying? When he told me, I'm just like, all right, that's another check mark that's just bullshit. Right? Michael J. White. This is one that blew my mind. He said he got rejected from being a cop because his IQ was too high. They told him that your IQ being too high will most likely lead to this job not being as challenging for you. It won't be a challenge for you, and it will lead to corruption. Hear that, right? So if niggas who got high IQs can't join because it may lead to corruption, what the fuck is all this corruption doing here? Like,
in all forms of law enforcement agencies, by the way.
Like niggas who have like Ralph, right? I would have loved to have him sit in, not even an episode, just sit in and hear me say that. And I would literally ask him, does that make sense to you? The IQ's too high, it will lead in their eyes. I don't believe that, but it will lead to corruption in their eyes. But there's hella corrupt cops. So what, they have low IQs? So how you make that correspondence between it turning corruption and a nigga being too smart, a nigga being too clever, you know what I'm saying? The real thing is, what Michael J. White is saying, and I agree, they need people with low IQ because they're easier to control.
They're fucking dumb. They're idiots.
Which is going to lead to corruption. They don't want the high IQ niggas to corrupt their corrupted system, exactly. Like turn shit good.
Correct it, exactly. Exactly. The bullshit.
These niggas are sick.
And then they turn around and say, oh, we need more money for training. So give us more money for training. But we already know we corrupt.
Right.
So what are we doing with the money? And we're not raising these niggas' salaries. We're not raising their pay. because they already bitch and moan about it.
They always say about underpaid.
But yet they still do this blue wall silence shit. They're still willing. Look at it. It's like the MTA and us.
Yeah.
People that don't drive in New York City. The MTA is a monopoly in terms of public transportation. I mean, outside of dollar vans, gypsy cabs, whatever. But in terms of legal public transportation, MTA, right? These niggas always jacking the fare up. Always. They fucking suck.
Yeah, the service is still trash.
We as the law enforcement, the banner that's collecting the revenue or whatever, we're not paying our cops adequate amount of pay.
Right. But we got the most funding in the state.
We constantly get the most funding. We constantly request funding for training or the guise of training. We obtain these funding, but what are we doing with the money?
5.6.
It's still not changing. The service, y'all niggas keep raising the fare, but it's still not changing. Y'all still be late sometimes.
So where's the money being?
I mean, shout out to the L. I like the L train. They be convenient.
Yeah, the L train is probably the most clutch train.
But
honestly,
the fucking buses suck. The buses suck more than the train.
Yeah. The whole MTA sucks.
It do. But at times, I'm just saying.
As a whole. Shit be being late. Like, yo,
all these entities fucking
it be
suck.
times where it's like, where I know for a fact no one's on the train. I know for a fact. So what make trains late is a crowded amount of people holding the door, people being slow coming out, so it delays the schedule. I understand that. Rush hour, I expect it to be delayed or type of shit. If it's 4 in the morning, the train I'm on is empty. The next 6 carts is empty. Who the fuck's making this shit delayed? Who?
Or what?
You know what? Let's just
track workers.
You know what?
Let's
just make this shit delayed to just simulate how track it would be if it was right. Like, but yeah, like this whole police shit is insane.
It's bullshit. People need to stop trying to fucking configure the shit.
It's crazy.
It's bullshit. All these institutions is bullshit.
Yeah,
this is why there's so many revolts around the fucking planet. Because it's bullshit. It's an illusion. And people been seeing the shit. People been fed up. It's just that right now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on because the Cosmos say a lot. The Cosmos, we may be reacting like this, fed up or whatever, because we're fed up, which we are.
Yeah.
But we don't know what the hell is. If you're not paying attention to the Cosmos, you don't know. We got the Cosmos on our side. We got nature is literally on our side. It's like, you ever saw...
Yeah, there are things that sway... We're just humans, bro. We're not more powerful than nature and...
You used to watch Avatar, Last Airbender? With Aang? Okay. So basically, towards the end, it's a comet. Once the comet comes, one type of people, they get stronger. Other type of people could get weaker. Then it's an eclipse. Once the eclipse come, Fire Nation lose their power. Water people, their powers is like tenfold now.
Right.
So... that's just an analogy in terms of like the cosmos and planetary, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fact that the moon affects
because
water
it's energy at the end of the day. Exactly.
That's a fact.
So now we got a magnetic energy. That's like Pain in Naruto when they summon them big ass planetary shits on the ground. So we
Almighty
got this
pull.
shit. Yeah, we got this shit on our side, bro.
Yeah.
It's just that we have to execute at the right time. I'm trying.
People don't
trying to get into it more.
But people don't really like. I'm not too much into astrology and all that, but I understand
the concept of
that.
It.
Yeah, like there are things that sway our emotions, sway our thought process, sway our energies all the time. We just don't. We be manipulated all the time.
Yeah.
On this earth, it's too bad, but I feel like, you know, what you said with the cosmos and like the moon or whatever, and just like nature, that's just natural.
Yeah.
Natural shit. But the things that happen on this planet, as far as like, you know, like chemtrails affecting, you know, the way we see the sun and what they put in our food, blocking the way we think, our thought process, foods that block our third eye and shit, like all these different things is meant to like move you off your cue, not make you so in tune with, you know, I guess you could say
real life.
nature and like, you know, being one with yourself and shit. It's just a lot of interesting stuff, man.
You know what's crazy? You mentioned chemtrails and not be like barking with his son. Mm-hmm. I saw a video. My dad had sent me a video. These white people, they went on a plane, and there's like, we saw 2 glares in the sky. This time they recorded it. They went on a plane. There's like, look at this glare, which is supposed to be the sun. They kept climbing the altitude, like above the clouds and shit. Another glare popped up.
So it wasn't the sun.
It's 2 suns.
2 suns. Yo, I forgot what is it?
I think I heard something in science mentioning a second sun too.
Sun that I told you about.
I'm about to
the video that I sent. Quick. Shout out this nigga,
the black
spiritual
dude.
soul, right?
Yeah.
He used to have he still have it. He used to have like a 2K paying page, a 2K playing page called like Illuminati, right? Where he wasn't so much in tune. He has a page called Spiritual Soul. I just recently discovered this page. Mm-hmm. He be speaking nothing but facts, straight knowledge on like just real deeper shit, right? And he named this program that they have in the works. It's called like Blue. It's basically like a damn, what is it called? Like a diagram. What is it called? Like when
like a hologram.
A hologram, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a certain name for the program. It's called Blue something. It's like a hologram. And I'm not gonna lie, I won't be surprised if that's already into effect. Meaning like they could make a Sisha in the sky that ain't really there. They could project certain things on this planet that it may seem like it's something, but it's not.
Yeah, like
all the times we see UFOs and all the time we see certain things, all the time, like they keep saying it's a meteor nearby. They always saying that every week. If you Google a meteor close to Earth, it's probably a one every single week. Who knows? We may see that shit nearby one day, but is it really there?
Because we've been programmed. It's like the dog. You keep ringing the fucking bell. You keep giving me macaroni.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear that bell, I'm a salivate. Yeah. Like Dwight and Jim.
Yeah.
I'm a salivate.
That was a good trick,
because I expect it now.
Yeah.
So now, in the 70s, 80s, remember? Well, not remember because we was fucking sperm cells at the time.
Yeah.
But they were training students in schools, bomb sheltering. When you hear this alarm, that means it's a nuclear bomb, and we need to all go under our desks and cover our head. Like that's gonna fucking save you from a nuclear bomb.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Makes no damn sense. It's like wearing a mask now.
Yeah.
Go under your desk, cover your head, and that's what's conditioning. So now, if ever this was to happen, all these students across the nation knows to go under their desk or to go in this place, go in that place when it's a nuclear bomb threat or it's a nuclear threat.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. Conditioning. Condition you to react. It's like high school fire drill. Why we kept doing fire drills? So if it's a fire, we know the exits.
I never understood those drills so much.
It was drills. I mean, it's good to learn. It's good to know them. It's nothing wrong. It's a good contingency. So it would create, it would have some form of uniformity.
People used to be mad. You realize that kids used to be mad. Like
that's when we got picked up by the cops that day.
I'm just like, bro, we getting time outside of doing school, work.
Exactly, just to talk and walk outside and
they used
walk
to be
back
mad.
inside.
Oh my god, I'm like, bro, why you mad, bro? But yeah, everything's conditioning, bro. Like when you really think about it, like that's why I be trying not to. That's why I don't watch these videos of my people getting gunned down and getting brutalized by cops. I don't like watching them because they shoving it down our throats every fucking day, all day. It's being replayed. So realistically, you seeing somebody that look like somebody in your family, is of the same race. You know that. Then you seeing a cop beating on them. You seeing it constantly every day. What do you think that does to your mind? When you see cops, I've seen it in my life. You see cops, and it's just a certain trigger that like it either sparks anger, it either sparks fear, it either sparks It either sparks anxiety. It just sparks a certain. It shouldn't spark that shit. even though realistically you see somebody, you know, a certain thing is harming you. Like if I got bitten twice as a kid by pit bulls at 4, at 6, when I see a pit bull, I'm probably gonna be scared. So I'm not saying it's not normal, but to just watch, like they're conditioning
watching it,
millions of us, to just
everybody
be on eggshells when we see cops. You know what I'm saying? That's just
be
what
on
it is.
eggshells and just be 100% subservient. Like just do whatever the fuck they say.
Yeah. Real shit. It's kind of like modern day buck breaking.
It is that.
Except like we not fucking y'all in the ass.
It is
we
that.
Killing y'all in front of y'all to let you know if you come out, if you try to step up, we gonna kill you, and we getting off administrative leave.
It is that.
We may get some years, but I'm not gonna lie. This I'm not gonna really get into because I ain't really do my research yet. But remember that shit Steven sent in the chat about George Floyd and how the conspiracy of it was really him
staged.
Yeah, and
it was a fact. I mean, the picture they show with
and
him,
like the white line not being there, and then one video got people recording, one video don't. So
I mean it is a fact.
It's a lot of weird shit.
The video of the guy who was detained with wearing the black vest didn't have a chest tattoo. That's a fact. That's an undeniable fact.
That's what's pissed me off. I'm saying like,
Since I saw that, I took a whole step back from the George Floyd stuff.
Me too.
I'm still on the protest.
Me too.
Fuck the system, all of that. 100%.
Of course.
But as far as particularly speaking about George Floyd case, I step back because the same way they could make holograms in the sky is the same way they could create a movie.
Bro, we've been seeing crisis
and
actors,
show
bro.
us on the news.
We spoke about crisis actors like our first 2 months in the podcast game.
Yeah.
Like niggas acting like
in multiple videos. You happen to be at the Boston bombing. You happen to be in Sandy Hook school. Like, bitch, maybe you fucking bad luck. Maybe death is following you around.
The person that, George Soros, that you mentioned, I'm hearing that he employs crisis actors and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. Now, I'm all for truth, right? So, but if this sparked, see, the thing is, I don't really even know if this shit is real, if all this outrage is real. From us, it's real. But from the world, I don't know if it's real. What I mean by that is, I don't know if this whole George Floyd thing was orchestrated to spark up this uprise against the police, because why would the powers that be want us to have an uprise and they want to keep us down? Like, who's orchestrating this shit?
It does make sense, though.
Does it, though?
It does make sense. If we want, look, taking it back, right? If we want population control, if we want a certain number of people on the planet, if we incite riots, now we're justified to handle these riots in whatever way we seem possible.
Sure, martial law and shit like that.
Or just straight up kill y'all niggas.
Yeah. But I feel like if that's go ahead.
Secondly, this whole, back to when we were chopping it up with Uncle Mike, right? The whole social, like being socially awkward, being on your phone all this damn time, you don't know that also goes hand in hand, like pushes the agenda of population control. We have less population. We have now we now have a generation who are socially awkward.
Yeah, and they can't think
don't know how to talk to other human beings.
Yeah.
What's the odds of you being able to spit game?
And they're
just spit game alone.
Yeah.
I mean, naturally you're gonna find somebody attractive. Certain people gonna act on it. Yeah, cool. But as far as just having like mouthpiece
just
to
know
go
how
after.
to speak. Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all gonna be shy. Y'all gonna be in y'all shells all the time, majority of the time. Because now you're gonna be groomed and you're gonna be so like embedded in this lifestyle that it's gonna be hard for you to.
But even on a deeper level, like keeping like phones rule the world. Everybody has a phone. Homeless niggas with iPhones, right?
I can't say that.
I wouldn't say everyone in the world has a phone, because obviously
I would say more people don't have a cell phone than have a cell phone.
You think so?
Yeah.
More people in the world don't have a cell phone than have cell phones. I don't know about that. Even though I know there's millions upon millions of people
billions of people that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
know. Because I know that, like, I mean, I don't know. Probably so. Because I do believe there are more poor people than it is. Who knows?
I could be wrong. I'm just saying my belief.
A very large population, right? We got these devices that no matter how you slice it, you may not believe in this. I firmly believe in this. It lowers your frequencies within your body. Naturally. So you're not being as
coherent,
inquisitive, as coherent. You're not being as concise. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Because one, it's a distraction. At its lowest form, it's a distraction.
Yeah.
On a deeper like level, it literally lowers your frequencies. You're not really, you're not hip to certain shit. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot of effort to do what we're doing right now.
A lot.
Like, pat on our back for that shit. Like, it takes a lot of effort to be like awoken, that term, awoken in this world, because this whole shit is,
especially in our
mirrors, and it's still shit we don't know.
Millennial like demographic.
You know what I'm saying? But I was about to say something before. You
was gonna say like a lot of us have phones?
Nah. Oh. It's before that. But what I was gonna say, I think it was about the George Floyd shit, right? So that, what I was saying, as they saying cops getting years and whatnot, the cop that got, that had his knee, Derek Chauvin, whatever his name is.
Yeah. His French last name.
His mugshot don't look like
him.
The photos we saw of him. To me, it don't look like him. It looked very similar, but it don't look like him. So, and it's been exposed on Twitter. Niggas is talking about it. So it's like, if this thing, I'm putting two and two together. If the videos with George Floyd, they saying he died 3 years ago, I don't know. No disrespect to his family. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm just saying what I've been seeing. I don't know if that's true or not. But we can admit that the videos don't match up at the times. Missing a tattoo, like, that's a dead giveaway. You know what I'm saying? I saw one video where, like, they put the bottle on the stretcher, but the guy had no legs in the bottom. It's a lot of like trickery. You know what I'm saying? So if all that is true, it only points to this cop not really being arrested. If all that shit was planned, all that shit was an act,
pretty much.
So it's like, are we really getting, like, is this movement really happening? Is what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like, we are upset.
It is, but to whose favor?
Because we already know who owns Black Lives Matter.
Is it happening in?
Well, you said what? Say it again.
The movement is indeed happening, but to whose favor?
That's what I'll be trying to figure out.
Because it seems that it was like
it's going too much in our favor. My opinion. It seems like we got too much momentum too quick. Why now? You don't feel that way? You don't feel like now? I feel like it's a switch. Is everybody's like, yeah, we love Black people.
Momentum is different, but I agree with that. But
it seems a little weird to me.
Too much in our favor. We haven't met any of our demands. Haven't been fucking met as yet. We've been marching and niggas been fucking being hung.
No, that's true. I mean, to be honest, I
don't care if it's one person.
I don't think we're never going to be able to stop racist acts in this country. But I will be fair. Niggas have been passing some bills and some shit that do support what we want. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
That's making progress. You can't stop niggas from killing Black people and being racist. That's just what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
and I did want to speak on that too.
The progress got to do away with impunity, though. You can't continue killing Black people and not being, reprimanded.
Yeah, we got to find the niggas that's
law
doing
enforcement just wrote the shit off. Suicide.
Right. It's up to 5 now.
Last time I checked, the laws is supposed to be to govern and law.
Lynching ain't even illegal in most states.
It's not illegal.
Nah.
I'm not surprised.
Lynching, the term, like what it is not like considered like, it's not like, how could I say? I mean, obviously murdering, but like the word lynching or what it is, I guess hanging over, it's not like illegal or some shit.
The act of it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not viewed as a hate crime.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Got you.
But historically, we know that only one demographic of people was
associated with
as
lynching.
As symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have rally. They used to have, like, you know how like we go to like Rucker Park and we watch niggas play ball and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They used to do that, but with niggas being hanged.
Yeah,
a big ass crowd, kids. They used to send postcards.
So now
with photos of. Hey, could you imagine that shit?
So now going back, right? Going back to what you said about the socialization of people watching cops killing people on camera, right?
Yeah.
And you can't watch that.
Yeah.
Just speaking about the socialized, like how people are conditioned. We're watching it and conditioned that. So now I'm either going to be angry, I'm either going to have anxiety, or I'm either going to be, docile and just give into the shit. Fear. Imagine what happened to white people who used to attend these events willingly, and they just watching, feeling gratitude.
Yeah.
Imagine.
No empathy at all.
Because it's energy.
Yeah.
Anger is energy.
Mm-hmm.
Being docile, fear is energy.
Mm-hmm.
That energy that they've been getting from watching that black body dangling until it's lifeless, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
And they've been getting it in person.
Yeah. Fact. With a crowd of people. You ever been somewhere and before you walked in the room, you was kind of like, yeah, it's a good day. When you walked in, it was like, yo, I feel mad good now. Imagine that, just evil. You was calm.
That's what
now
I'm
you
saying.
in an area where there's a bunch of niggas watching the person get killed. Everybody's charged up because they watching that. Now you charged up. Now
That's
you
what I'm
feel
saying.
more amped up and evil. And you know what I'm saying?
Remember that scene?
The energy transferable.
Remember that scene in The Great Debaters? When
I ain't seen it that long, but if you say it, I probably remember.
It was a rally just like that. They was hanging a black person. Denzel told them turn the lights off. And when they turn it on, it was mad white niggas with the black body dangling. And they started chasing the car because they saw it was black people in the car. Can't remember that scene? That scene stuck with me. Like, I remember watching that scene. My heart started racing. I was like I put myself in that situation. I was like, yo, any mistake and that car don't start, bro, you ass.
Yeah. That's like a zombie apocalypse.
I mean, you gonna have to go out fighting, but shit, like the amount of niggas, like, bro.
Would have loved to have a grenade in that moment.
I would gladly
toss that shit.
Go to heaven doing the boogaloo. Like, what's up? Let's go.
On some like
Goku and Cell type shit.
Now on some like I Am Legend.
Oh yeah.
The last
scene
scene
towards
where he
the
ran
glass.
and
Yeah.
blew it. Like,
yeah, that's the mentality we have to have, bro. Listen, if black
I'ma
people
die
took on
anyway.
the mentality of the Japanese during World War II, we would not be in this position.
Yeah, I know you're
by
talking
the
about.
end of the
Yeah, them
week.
niggas was
Just walk into every fucking police precinct. I'm like, yo, I'm going 75th. Give me my grenades. I'm lit. Literally and figuratively. Blow that whole shit up. Everybody go to a different precinct and blow that shit up. You go to a courthouse, blow that shit up. Yeah, them not best believe them white niggas are wait, Tyrone. We gotta think about it. Let's talk it out. No, bitch, we don't wanna fucking talk about it.
Yeah, we've been talking
at that time. At that point, we not talking about shit no more.
Yeah.
It's strictly action. You gonna be like, all right, you wanna talk it out? Oh, like when you talked it out with Toussaint Louverture and then y'all ended up killing him in France when y'all tricked him. Oh, okay, let's talk it out.
Yeah.
We go to the meeting, blow that shit up too. We not fucking talking about shit. Action, period. If black people took on the mindset of the Japanese during World War II, all of this shit will be.
Yeah, because I mean,
period.
I don't know too much
They're
about that
dying
war,
for their
but
cause,
but I
their
know
country,
that they
their
was just
people.
on some like, we willing to die for this shit, like period.
They're just flying into shit. Kurama.
Yo, and like
Hashirama.
Look,
it was flashing into shit, yelling Naruto
That's
names.
hella courageous. That's hella courageous.
That's a martyr right there. Then when you look at these white supremacists, these neo-Nazi shit, it's the same shit. All these niggas do this lone wolf martyrdom, trying to go out as be
you think
revered.
so? I think they all pussy.
No, they are pussy.
I don't think they on some like, yo, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for the bigger cause.
No. Every white supremacist off rip is pussy. Let's get that established.
Well, yeah.
But it's like Plato's allegory of the cave. They honestly believe their ideology is the truth, and they're willing to die for it. Just like we naturally would, like me, I don't even believe. I know I'm gonna die for my people, without a doubt. I know that I'm here for my people, my purpose. I know these things. I know what I speak is truth. I know because of manifestation. I know what I saw. I know what's real and what's not. So the same way I am true to this is the same way they're perceiving themselves as being true. They believe to be true to that. So they're willing to be viewed, revered as a martyr in that department pertaining to that ideology. They have no problem. So now what? You want me to go shoot up a school? Okay. I'm going to be revered. I'm going to be the Charles Manson of this shit. I'm going to be remembered. And as long as I'm remembered, I live on forever. Right. That's all they care about. Because look at Hitler. Hitler been dead. Right?
Yeah.
Look at so-called Jesus. He been dead. I mean, he's not a bad guy, but at the end of the day, once your name is lifted, once your name kept, people keep your name conjuring up, saying it, talking about you, telling stories about you, that's you living forever. You're not physically here, but once we speak on you, you are present spiritually now. We just summoned you. Yeah. That's why movies pertaining to like rituals and shit, they summon the entity. They have to have that vessel. If it's like they're trying to do like a spirit into a body or whatever, they have to have the vessel, which is the body. But then they gonna eventually say the name of the spirit that they want to put into that body. They have to conjure up that energy and you say it by you do it by saying it. Look at The Conjuring when they kill the demon. Your name is Valak or Malak or Valkyrie, whatever.
Yeah.
You give it power or you take away power by stating that name.
Right.
It's a difference when you're walking down the street and you hear somebody say, yo, then you hear somebody say, Dominique. It's different.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a fact.
I got a bill I want to talk about.
Because I was going to...
Tennessee.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, Tennessee recently passed a bill stating that basically it's the name of the article from Newsweek is Tennessee backs bill allowing residents to carry guns without a permit.
I saw that.
Now, when I look into the demographic of Tennessee,
yeah, Tennessee's racist as fuck.
It's 77.67% white.
Tennessee is racist as fuck, bro.
Off road, we got 77 niggas carrying guns without permit.
Yeah. They got the numbers.
16.8% black. Two or more races combined give 2.14%. I don't know what kind of ambiguous bullshit is that.
Yeah, what is that?
Asian comprises of 1.7%.
Damn.
Other race, 1.36%. Native American, 0.27%. Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander. Well, the two or more races.
That's the Hispanics?
2.14%.
Damn.
The ambiguity. Tennessee. You got to peep the ambiguity. Or other races.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got to peep the bullshit. You got to peep the ambiguity. Some Latinos could be indeed part of the black because if they got knowledge, they'd be like, I'm fucking black.
Right.
I'm not, don't call me that. I'm not
they
Spanish.
Ran on
I wasn't born in fucking Spain.
Yeah.
Don't call me Spanish. Them niggas raped my ancestors.
Yeah.
So now look at that though.
Yeah.
So we gonna pass a bill like this.
That was a little
in a state that. Soon as I saw this shit, I was like, let me check the.
And Tennessee's mad racist. Mad racist.
I forgot where the Klan was started. I think Indiana. Yeah, I think the Klan was started in Indiana. You know what's crazy? Indiana is, I think, technically the North.
Which is ironic that everybody thinks the South is so racist.
Whoa.
Yeah. Niggas had a little shocker recently. Jersey, Long Island, Staten Island, yeah. Manhattan, all these Karens in Manhattan. Yeah, we not safe up here, bro.
I'm not.
This shit is not sweet up here. I don't know what y'all niggas thought. Oh yeah, that's down south. What?
If
your neighbor's racist, she just don't have a Confederate flag around her neck.
If niggas really looked at the demographic of Maine, Vermont, they are norther than New York. Mm-hmm. These niggas is damn near. Remember we spoke about Maine and Vermont giving people $10,000 to move here. Yeah. Majority white people, bro.
Yeah.
Any area that is predominantly white people, when I say predominant, I mean every fucking person is white or associate themselves with white. You cannot tell me that the ideology of racism
I was literally thinking of that word
exists there.
Yeah.
It's a reason why we're living like this.
Yeah.
You cannot say I love diversity.
Yeah.
But all you date is a certain type of woman.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking diversity?
Yeah.
Oh, I love fruits.
But you only eat strawberries.
But all I eat is fucking snacks. You come to my house, all you see snacks. You don't see no fucking fruits. But I love fruits. Oh, I love water, but all you see is soda.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
And this is the bullshit that they try to get us on. Oh, well, you know we do. Yeah. I ain't gonna front. I'm not being pessimistic. Laws, policies have indeed been introduced, but they still got to be passed. They still got to be implemented.
Yeah. I think a couple of them are being passed, but yeah, most of them are being introduced. They just gotta
and I'm sick and tired of fucking Barack Obama. I'm sick and tired of seeing this nigga doing dumb shit, like posting shit. Just the other day, he posted some shit about LGBT winning something, and this is proof that equality is for all in America. I'm like, where the this is couple days ago. He's talking this dumb shit, talking about equality for all.
Yeah,
how is this? How does this reaffirms that it's equality for all?
You know, the other day was Obama Day. I think it was Donald Trump's birthday.
Who celebrate that shit?
People were just posting.
All right,
and I ain't going front.
Shout out to them.
Like, I mean, I don't want to get off topic. And I was gonna post something. I was just like these days, I be wanting to post shit, but I be like, yo, my energy. My energy is my energy. I cannot
give it.
Yo, I be
negative.
literally. I ain't gonna front. Sometimes I comment like, you sound fucking dumb.
Nah, I did.
But
that
sometimes I be like, literally on Twitter today, at least 3 times, I was like, nah, delete. Cause is it worth it? Will this get to them?
What's
coming
understand? To change? What's gonna be the change?
Right. It's just
there's no gonna change. All right.
Like,
cool.
I get a little ego boost from saying,
shutting down.
Yeah, from saying you a dickhead. But it's just like, is it worth? I was gonna post like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not championing this nigga Obama, bro.
I was gonna put
it's public knowledge. Like, what did he really do for black community, bro?
Black people still
like, why we still on this nigga dick, bro?
Posting Obama kneeling,
and that's for either. I don't fuck with Trump. I'm not caping for nobody.
Exactly.
So niggas can't be like, oh well, if you don't like Obama, you must like Trump. No, you can't put me in that box. Sorry.
Stupid ass.
Sorry. I'm just
argument.
This is like, I'm tired of niggas giving us crumbs and we thinking it's a slice of pizza, bro.
Listen, this is how I broke the shit down.
That is crumbs, bro.
Not even a slice. They think it's the fucking pie.
The whole fucking pie.
Listen, as long as you was president, anytime you meet or you're certain, you're a guest or whatever.
8 years.
As long as you're president or were president, you are still addressed as Mr. President.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's one.
Yeah.
2, as long as you're president, you still establish certain connections, rapports, and
bro, yeah.
That's 2. 3, as long as you're president, you are compensated a substantial amount of money in addition to insider trading that I know for a fact that you niggas indulge in, because if you had a briefing that you're going to go to war, guess who? All the people in the room just knew that somebody's stock is about to go up.
Oils,
so you telling me none
weapons,
of y'all thought, oh no, nah, that's immoral. Let's not do that because.
Bro.
So now, with all these,
I'm gonna write it down because I don't want to lose my
collective of those 3 things that I just mentioned, right? You telling me you are still unable to pull certain resources or to allocate certain resources. The only thing you can do is show up to a march with your family, walk in front of the march with your family, take pictures, kneel.
Yeah.
That's all we can do. And pray and hope that we get, hope that change will come. That's all you could do as an ex-president. That's what the fuck you telling me. While at the same time, Jimmy Carter, who was an ex-president since the 80s, is currently, along with his organization, his family, his grandson, tours around the Caribbean every time there's an election in the Caribbean. And usually the party that he backs, when I say usually, I mean all the fucking time, wins. He's ex-president, further removed before you. Mm-hmm. And he's doing this, influencing political outcomes in other countries. But you can't raise funds for neighborhoods for black people in your own country? I don't give a fuck how smart Obama is.
Yeah, he's just.
You put him in front of me, I'm chopping him down. Period.
Look, the thing is,
black people are just living vicariously through him. They don't want to be honest with themselves.
Yeah.
They like the fact that he's great spoken, well spoken, charming, charismatic, very charismatic.
We like that smooth shit.
He got that smooth shit. Plus, he speak our lingo a little. He play basketball. Yeah. He's handsome.
He knows Jay-Z, hip hop.
I'm not knocking him. I'm speaking in terms of objectivity as a man, as a human being. Treating other human beings equally. I'm speaking in terms of that.
Look, this is when
cut that bullshit.
This is not when, but this is just added. This is another point added to me. Just like, I'm not caping for none of these niggas. All these niggas in cahoots. Like, all the shit that George Bush did, fuck up the economy.
The son or the dad? Or both?
No, the son. Oh. Well, I don't know about the dad, but
the dad is a dick sucker.
Fuck up the economy, fucking recession, and then incite a war that caused all those veterans that we love in America, right? Which is granted, right? All the veterans that y'all love and y'all don't disrespect my flag, don't disrespect my veterans and all that type of shit. He sent them niggas to war for a war that he incited for this country's own personal gain, not on a moral cause.
Not the country.
Well,
globalist personal gain.
Right. He caused those lives to be lost, right, for selfish reasons. He caused those people in 9/11, all those police officers, all them fire
department,
all those firefighters to lose their lives.
Citizens
right?
too that helped, that breathed in that debris, that died of cancer,
that's
that your own fucking government healthcare system neglected.
That's a fact, right? All these immoral things, right? But then you go to certain meetings and shit, and you got Michelle Obama sharing candy with the niggas, sharing conversations, laughing and shit.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't get. As far as I say, all these niggas in cahoots, you gotta really see for what it is.
Yeah.
If I know I'm going to an event frequently, I'm going to the game nights, Shout Cups and Convos, right?
Shout Cups and Convos.
I'm going to the game nights. It's a nigga named Bob there. Bob, I know his history. I seen him how he move. He do wild shit. He get niggas set up. He getting niggas jump. He robbing niggas on links. He doing a lot of fuck shit. I don't want nothing to do with Bob. He's not a good person. Mm-hmm. Period. No matter how pleasant he is to me, he's not more than a good person.
Yeah.
All this shit George Bush did. Every time I see these niggas at meetings, they kikiing with the nigga. That don't sit right with me. That alone, I'm like, this whole shit is an illusion. Mm-hmm. We bigging this nigga up to be Obama is my president. He's my president.
Yeah.
Like, and I want niggas who listening to his and be like, I ain't listening to this shit no more because y'all like Obama. All right, bye. Log off. Like, pause the video, close out, unsubscribe. Y'all niggas is too much dick sucking in this world. It's too much dick sucking.
Yeah.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Like, you can't be objective. You can't say the nigga charming, but he's just not a good person.
Exactly.
Niggas don't even want me to pull up the numbers of how many drones he dropped across the world and killed killed. I won't say millions, but killed and ruined thousands of people's lives on a daily bit. I can't even get that bad because niggas gonna be like, nah, like you know what
that's
I'm
just drones. That's not.
That's
even
just
that's
bro,
not even
the statistics on how much
the
it's insane.
Deportations too.
Like so, what is morals anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we judge a nigga morals of how good he speak to us? How good he dress?
That's what it is.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
when you
That's
look
what I'm
at it,
saying.
listen. When you look at it, to be honest,
like
majority of people that likes Barack Obama, biasly, black women, right?
Right.
Because he embodies the man that they always wanted.
Right.
But they chose consciously another nigga. Right?
Right.
Yeah, like it make fucking sense. We gonna be all the way honest right now. Right? So now, when we go through all the combings, all the stuff he did, whatever, you know why they don't give a fuck about the statistics? Because what you just said, when he speaks, how he makes them feel, which goes to the dating realm. This nigga is toxic. You know he's toxic. You know he's beating you. But when he mistreats you. But when things he's verbally abusive. You know all this shit. But you stay because his dick is good and the way he fucks you and how he makes you feel.
Yeah, the things he says.
And the things he say after he mistreats you.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like he's really gonna change. When in reality, he's just gonna do the same shit again. Yeah. You know this. Majority of you know this. That it's gonna. And that's it's how a repetitive cycle.
Period.
But like Stockholm syndrome, you're addicted to that tit for tat type of relationship. You grew up in an unstable home. See, people, they not gonna think of my views on Barack Obama is based on my unstable upbringing. They not gonna look at that. They looking at it like, oh, this is just politics. What the fuck is Abdalla talking about?
Yeah.
No, because you grew up in an unstable environment, you don't really value true love, unconditional love in all facets of life, not just physically. Because you could be physically looking great, but your spiritual is trash. You're emotionally very unstable.
That's how most people are. You're soulless.
So, exactly. Us. So, you people outside?
Yeah, it's us. Yep, the movie, yep.
So, now, because of this unstable upbringing, you're going to latch on to this exterior person who carries themselves a certain way to wish that, I wish that this is how my life turned out. I wish this is the husband I had. I wish this is how my son acts.
You see all the time. Couple
and
goals.
Dresses.
Look at the Obamas. Couple goals.
I mean, they look great together.
And they
Shout out to them.
They do.
I'm not knocking beautiful family and all of that. This is no hating shit.
Yeah, this is being unbiased.
If you really know what bias and unbiased mean, you'd see that we not hating. We not saying shit bad. We judging him accordingly. Point blank period. Just like we judge every fucking body else.
Yeah, bias is no matter what the person do, you still
bias is what
your view not gonna change.
To Obama.
Your view ain't gonna change.
Yeah.
You could tell somebody right now that he killed more people than, let's say, Trump.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna change their opinion.
Because what Trump say makes me feel.
I don't care for Trump.
Because what I'm saying, what Trump says, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's all the feeling. Yeah, it's like
I think politics.
It's all wizardry.
What's the word?
It's all
like when you focus like let's direct like markets. I think politics markets mainly to women. Because think about it, it's nothing but words.
Yeah, emotions and shit like that. Yeah, but I think people in general, probably more women, but I think people in general, based on like words, the way you no. Like if you make a person feel a certain way,
that's 100%.
They're gonna ignore the shit you do.
No,
literally.
No, I understand that.
They're gonna ignore everything. That's why. Look. That's why. Like I said, I'm not caping for Donald Trump. But what I notice mostly, what grinds people gears about Trump is more so the shit he say.
That's what I'm saying.
But when you ask him like the things he He do, and I don't know if he's doing anything. My uncle, he pointed out a couple things.
Checked out certain stuff that Trump did that was actually
right. Yeah,
he checked out. He actually
a couple things checked out. Right.
Yeah.
When you mention it, they'll hear you, and then they'll be like, "But he said, look the way he said this.
He's
look the way he
still
said."
grabbing by the pussy. He's still a
and
rapist.
I understand it. A nigga should not be saying that.
He shouldn't.
But I feel like we too hypnotized by words and not by actions.
That's exactly what.
What are you doing for me? What are you doing for me?
That's exactly what it is. We're hypnotized by words.
Like all this talking shit. You real charming. That's great. You charming. What the fuck are you doing though? You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of niggas were saying to Obama. A lot of people that was, and I didn't understand it at the time because I was young. I mean, he was in it for 8 years.
Yeah.
And Trump going on his third, so I was young.
You said Trump going on his third?
He going on his third or fourth year, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is it third or fourth year or is second or third year?
This is his fourth year.
Really? Damn, really?
Yeah, he was 2016. But
Sheesh,
remember when you win the election 2016, you don't go into the house until inauguration is 2017 January. So
yeah, time's flying.
Technically, it's 4 years, but whoever wins presidency this year, he wouldn't be leaving the house until 2021.
Yeah,
January.
Okay. Yeah. We gotta be careful the way people speak to us. People are. That's why I say. This whole shit is wizardry.
You gotta stop being so reactionary.
These politicians, they're fucking brilliant the way they get people to
semantics.
React.
That's what it is. That's all it is. Semantics. God.
I was telling I had a conversation with my mom. I was like, yo.
Mothers, I see that shit. My mom, I see the same shit. Semantics. They be so.
I was having a conversation with my
shit.
mom and her husband, right? And I looked them right in the face. I said, we was having a conversation about politics, right? And I was like, you know why? And I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I said, you know why? How I know that, like, this whole shit is manipulation. How politics is just straight manipulation, because I know how easy it is to manipulate people.
You talking about?
No, just in general. Like, I'm not an ill-hearted person. My soul is pure. I have no ill intentions.
I thought you was talking about our pimping days.
No. But it's like when I speak to people are so gullible. You would just feed them shit and they'll just eat it.
It's really
like
sad.
The way I speak, I would be able to fool most people. Majority of humans on this earth. I can concur. Easily fool them into doing shit.
I concur.
Believing shit, I choose not to, because it's just not it doesn't make me feel good.
Exactly.
But for a politician that they get funding millions of dollars to do this shit, they have this ego that I'm in control of districts of people, publishing people. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this pedestal. They're using those skills. They're probably more sharpened than me. I'm pretty sure that's their fucking job.
Yeah, that's their expertise.
I'm like, that's how I know for a fact that a lot of this shit just be manipulation. Because me in my little daily life, I'm like, bro, you just met me 2 days ago and I already got you saying shit that you shouldn't be saying to a stranger. And this is like, you haven't even seen my final form, like freezer voice.
Yeah,
I haven't even showed you anything. I haven't even pulled out my latest tricks. Mm-hmm. And you already, yeah. When you gonna come over? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So imagine these politicians that got training every day. And they got niggas in power that's teaching them, this is what you say to spark a mind. Mm-hmm. It's like real psychology behind this shit. Like words that trigger certain emotions. This is all energy.
This is how you know you're manipulated. Off rip. If you're an American, you don't think you're manipulated, but yet you're paying taxes, you're fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, look into the history of taxes.
Yeah.
And when they introduced like different forms of tax, like look at the years they introduced like Social Security tax, federal tax, city tax, county tax, property tax, this tax, that tax. Look at the years. Just that's it. And then look at the law and see where it says that you have to pay all these taxes.
Yeah. Wasn't it just
and once you don't find it, all right then.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Yeah. They just tossed that in and niggas just, all right, we're going to pay taxes now.
Look at the IRS people that came out and spoke about it. It's not in the Constitution. Why is our institution functioning?
We could go to jail.
How are we functioning?
Yeah.
Oh, blacklisted. Oh, jail.
Yeah.
So now look at the poll that the IRS has. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, majority of people just be like, shut your mouth, pay your taxes. Mm-hmm. We doing the shit. Shutting our mouth and paying our taxes.
Or else we can go to jail. It's like we're being fucking forced.
We are forced. It's not even like.
Yeah.
So now you got to ask yourself, how long were you living on the police state? Oh, you thought because we just implemented a curfew and we told y'all to do such and such, you thought the police state just started? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. Aw.
Yeah.
But you always need a document to travel, right? In and out the country, right? You always needed to have certain things up to date, right? You always needed, right?
Yeah.
Now ask yourself, how many things have we actually disclosed about ourselves to you as a citizen?
Right.
Who's been paying us taxes and empowering us?
Literally.
How many things have we actually disclosed to you?
Right.
We just announce when policies are passed after it's passed.
We pay so we don't have to ask.
We don't have to ask y'all what laws or policies y'all want. We think about the shit and then we vote on it, and then we tell y'all after we vote on it. That's like parents. Oh, we're moving to Ghana next week. We in Ghana. Oh, we're moving to Norfolk, Virginia next week. It's like, fuck. Can I be included in the where we moving?
Yeah. Yo, we literally paying niggas to rob us. We literally paying niggas to kill us, beat us, rob us, lie to us. We paying them. Could you imagine paying a nigga just to slap you every day? Just slap the shit out you.
I can't imagine that.
You know what I'm saying?
Slap the shit out.
I heard a quote recently. It's about a nigga, Spiritual Soul. He said, and this was it's so simple, but it hit me. He said, "We got free will, but we got to pay to live."
How much free will do you really have? This is why I see myself.
It's restricted
my dream
by
house
the paying to live. Like it's
in nature, bro. My dream house is in nature.
Yeah,
I can't be bound to these man-made shit.
That's why I want to go to fuck. That's why I want to make that trip to Africa.
No, I'm saying my dream house though.
Yeah,
that's just a trip. Eventually, you gotta come back.
I know that's true. Yeah,
it's like Neo saying, "Oh, Morpheus, I want to hang out with y'all on the weekend, but during the week, I want to live in the Matrix." Yeah, like what? But fact of the week.
Wait a minute, I got one more topic.
Oh, you do? Okay.
One more. Ain't gonna be too long. What's your thoughts on the NBA starting this season soon? Before you say something, right?
Shout out to Kyrie Irving.
I'm about to say that.
Man, shout out to Kyrie, man.
Kyrie,
nigga,
they supposed to start. I think either this month on 20th or next month on 20th. I think
next month. I think.
So
this month.
I understand. Fuck the league losing millions and millions of dollars. Y'all been making billions for how long? Y'all got it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got it. The players, I understand. Because niggas is saying, the league's saying if you don't play, you could lose your whole salary next year. Not everybody's like LeBron James. $100 million in the bank could just live off for the rest of his life. Some niggas just got to the league. They bought their mama house. They already down $1 million. Mm-hmm. I get it. But I like what Kyrie's doing though. Because he basically saying, yo, if we all stand up to the system, they can't not pay all of us. But once a few of us fold, that's when they got their power back. He's saying, yo, I don't think we should play right now because we got momentum with this Black Lives Matter shit. We got momentum with this prison reform, this police reform shit. Mm-hmm. We got momentum. Once the league start, I know for a fact a lot of y'all niggas gonna fall off. Y'all ain't gonna be tweeting as much. Y'all ain't gonna be moving as much.
Fucking distracted.
Y'all ain't gonna be donating as much. He's saying that. He's saying,
Kyrie said all that?
No, not verbatim, but that's basically what he's saying. He's like, I know once it start, we gonna be distracted. Y'all ain't gonna be keeping that same energy. The elite ain't keep the same energy because they're gonna be focused on their millions.
Yep.
Everybody gonna be fucking watching basketball, waiting for the latest game. It's already in the playoffs. We got the Earth's attention right now on this movement.
Yeah.
We cannot fold right now.
Yeah. For a fucking
We can't
sport.
fold.
For entertainment.
He said, I'm willing to lose everything. He don't even have to do that. That's too much pressure on him. I wouldn't put that on him, but I respect him saying that. Mm-hmm. He's saying, I'm putting everything on the line for this cause.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, I respect to the utmost.
100%, bro.
I'm kind of disappointed. I heard LeBron James saying he's the one kind of in the front opposing that ideal.
Are you surprised?
I am kind of surprised because LeBron does speak out probably the most out of any athlete against police brutality for us. So I'm kind of surprised, but he showed his colors with that China shit. Remember that China shit when he was quiet when niggas was
about LeBron James' actions.
So it's just like
this is why I've been saying a lot more people you're gonna be seeing niggas' true colors. I'm fully prepared. Bro. Let's just say this. Tomorrow, if they say Denzel Washington, even though it's gonna break my damn heart,
he did say that.
I'm not surprised. These niggas are entertainers.
Yeah.
I respect them in their craft or their work because of the discipline that they had to get where they at and the talent they acquired and what they've done. That's unequivocal. That is facts. That's objective.
Yeah.
But the same way I could be objective with my disagreement with Obama, my discernment is the same way I could look at these other black men and do the same thing.
That's a fact.
So I'm not surprised about LeBron. Come on, of course they're gonna use. Look at the book, $100 million Slave or whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
He's the biggest athlete in the world.
We're paying you these things. You think we're gonna pay you and you're gonna walk around free will? Yeah. You said earlier, once you crack that $1 billion room, this nigga got a lifetime $1 billion Nike deal. Did we forget about that?
Yeah. That's a fact.
Nigga, you better speak right.
That's a fact, nigga.
You could speak, but within these parameters.
No, words matter. You
Barack Obama been speaking.
Right.
Barack Obama been speaking. Oh, black people, yeah, we're gonna make it. We been fucking speaking. Niggas is speaking.
Yeah.
How many niggas is acting? How many niggas standing like Kyrie? This is where you separate the boys from the men.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
Yeah.
How many other niggas stood with Kyrie so far?
I don't know the names. I do know Dwight Howard was on that list. Avery Bradley, ironically, both on the Lakers with LeBron. May cause some tension. Hopefully, we still win the championship when we play. That's just me being a Lakers fan. But fuck the games right now. I haven't paid attention to any of that shit. He held a conference call with a bunch of players saying like, "Yo, I think we should let the league know." And I forgot her name, but she's a reporter. She's a white woman on ESPN. She said, "Here's what I think they should do. If they're going to come back to the league, they should give the league conditions like." We're not playing in this city unless you donate a certain amount of this, or like there's conditions for that town. We are not playing. There will be no NBA sports team in your town if y'all don't dedicate this amount of effort to this cause. Black athletes have so much power. They don't fucking know. They don't know.
It's like Chappelle's show when everybody got reparations. When no black basketball players showed up to the game and the Sixers played somebody and Kyle Korver played another white player 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Bro, black players, NFL, bro, no black players are showing up. We not fucking showing up.
Yeah.
The team is trash. No disrespect to the white players and
they're trash. Players. No, the team's
trash. But the team is trash now.
Yeah.
Those 99 overall you see in Madden and 2K, it's like a 32 now, nigga. This shit is on Centurion level now.
Yeah.
And ironically, majority of Centurion and Admirals is majority white.
Yeah. Yeah. It's no secret that
NFL black people bump up
in the NBA. If black people really been together and said, "Yo, we're not fucking playing until we demand change."
Bro even said we could start our own league, pool our resources. I read that one.
Yeah.
He said we could start our own league. Kyrie was like, we could start our own league. Yeah. And he also that I fucked with off rip. This was the first time I fucked
Protect that nigga.
He was like, I'm not going to Disneyland. I'm not going there to play.
Yeah, Orlando, yeah.
He's like, I'm not going there to play.
Yeah,
and I'd advise y'all not to go there either.
Yeah. Yeah,
first and foremost, off rip.
Yeah.
And then it evolved to this. He is the Colin Kaepernick of NBA.
Yeah, right now.
And then next 5 years, 7 years, niggas gonna suck his dick.
Yeah. And then that's another thing. Roger Goodell, right? The fucking commissioner of the NFL.
Yeah.
So quick to apologize now. Yeah, Cap was right. You guys were right. We should have.
Fuck Roger Goodell.
But fuck that nigga. Yes. Cause
took you this long to process that shit?
No, because all this I'm right shit, but nigga,
still
where's
ain't
this
signing
nigga
though.
Job though?
Still ain't signing him though.
But y'all still got it where if a nigga kneel on the field, he get penalized. Oh yeah, you do it you do it in locker though, but you can't do it.
Since that,
but y'all was right though.
Yeah.
So it took you this long to realize that niggas was getting killed by police unfairly, unproportionately.
Disproportionate.
This shit, yeah. I'm making up words in this podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it took you this long. How long this shit been going on? This ain't new. Like your word,
centuries,
history repeats
nigga.
itself.
Centuries.
But now that's why I'm saying it's shit is weird. This shit is weird. I don't believe you niggas. All of a sudden, every company.
I don't believe you.
Every company has a link on their website. Black Lives Matter. Here's how to help.
Yep.
Look, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I don't believe you niggas. Is it genuine?
We should capitalize off of that shit.
Yeah, no, we should
by
use the
all
fuck out
means,
of it.
use these niggas. Use these fucking
you know
people.
what Joe Budden said? I love giving shout outs to niggas that I watch.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Budden, Maul, Rory, and what's the other guy who be behind the camera? The white guy.
I don't know.
Damn. You ever hear this? I'm sorry. I'll fuck with you too. They're like, yeah, all this shit is great. You put out memos, yeah, Black Lives Matter. But how many of them high positions are held by black people? Put niggas in position. All this talking shit, where the action at? You got nobody of color in high positions. But Black Lives Matter though. So nobody of us is qualified. We not qualified. We not brilliant enough. We not smart enough. We don't got.
They don't even have white women in these positions. This is my point.
You know what I'm saying? Like all this talking shit.
With white supremacy comes misogyny off rip, and sexism off rip. If y'all not treating y'all women on the same level,
what do we expect to get?
Oh, because y'all gave us the right to vote before y'all women, we supposed to expect some shit. Y'all gave us a presidency before y'all women, we supposed to expect some shit. Because you know that's how they gonna think.
We gave smoke this episode.
We gave nigger men. Let's be fair. We did give you guys a right to vote before our women, and we did give you Barack Obama before Hillary.
I'm about to say that. Yeah.
So come on, work with us.
And there are rich black people in this country. I mean,
we did give you guys Oprah. Come on, we gave you Oprah. We don't fuck with none of these black people I mentioned so far. As far as like genuine black people who knows what's up, they not fucking with none of them.
Bro, Oprah, yo, niggas, I'm still waiting for
right now. LeBron gotta be careful because MJ, niggas ain't really rocking with MJ. Like MJ, as a person, I'm speaking as a person. I've heard way too much from reputable people.
He was
way too much fucked up shit about MJ.
Mad dismissive of black people, approaching him and shit.
Yeah,
mad dismissive. He wasn't vocal at all in the 90s when it came to like issues and shit. He wanted to see quiet.
Rodney King and all of that. MJ won a ring that year.
Quiet.
He was
right.
Yeah,
cool. He been speaking out lately. Donating money and shit. Yeah, he pledged like I think $100 million for the next 10 years towards what it is that we're going through right now.
To what though? Because this is the bullshit. They keep pledging money and giving money to organizations that's not doing shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fuck, why would you give money to like Red Cross or some shit?
That's true.
Not saying he did, but I'm just saying like don't. Yeah. How about you set up your own shit? It's like people are so lazy. They just want to write the shit off and look philanthropic in media, but it's not doing shit. Set up your own shit. Where were you born? You was born in Brooklyn. Now, you don't have to be from Brooklyn. Let's say you was from North Carolina. Go there, set up some shit in the area you was born, and that's you don't have to. That's less than $100 million.
Right.
All this shit be for clout, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that. All this shit be for clout. I don't trust majority of these niggas.
Imagery.
As long as you entertainment, I don't trust the majority of you niggas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm paying attention. All these actors quiet. Nope, I don't want to say nothing. Nope. Will Smith, I be paying attention. People are holding high reverence. I want to see them say, if you ain't saying something, nah, I can't fuck with you no more.
Nah, I think Will Smith said some shit.
No, I'm just speaking in general. Because T-Mac, Tracy McGrady, I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Certain people, it's like, and plus, I'm not the type of person, I don't check people page like, oh, let me see what they saying. So I'm just saying, like, if I ain't come across it, until I come across it, you didn't say anything. But I'm not holding you. You see what I'm saying?
I heard what you're saying.
I'm in the middle.
But you don't really be watching shit.
But that's, you understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? I'm saying, until I heard, like, I come across what you say, in my head, I don't know if you're saying anything. I'm not mad at you or whatever, but just in my head, I don't know about you. So anything I hear, my relationship with you is cordial to an extent. Well, it's cordial. If I hear something negative, I'm going to do my research. If I hear something positive, I'm going to do my research. But as far as me liking you, my relationship is cordial, 100%.
Yeah.
There's no bias. That's why I said, like, today or tomorrow I could find out about something. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Because to this point, I haven't heard you say anything. So if you do something contrary, then I'm not surprised.
I'm going to tell you off air why niggas tried to cancel J. Cole on Twitter today.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you off air. It ain't nothing he did though. It ain't. And whoever listening, we ain't gonna speak about it because we about to end this episode. But I'm gonna tell you off air.
But yeah, that's all I'm saying in terms of
culture shit. At it again. But yeah, I don't have a would you rather.
You don't? Fact of the week.
Maybe I can think about it while you're doing that. Let me see.
Today's fact of the week is mayonnaise. I think I'm
mayonnaise.
Menez.
Oh,
or men's. Menez. I'll just say Menez. Menes. Menez. He was the founding king of the first dynasty, ancient Egypt. Safe to say he was like the first pharaoh. He ruled between 3100 to 2850 BCE. First pharaoh to unify Upper and Lower Egypt into one kingdom. Okay, so he was the first pharaoh of the united Egypt. Because I remember the Upper and Lower. These are just some facts about him. Ancient Egypt's first form of civilization began with King Menes. So what we know ancient Egypt to be, with like the Sphinx, the pillars, all that.
He started that shit.
He started that.
Sheesh. Yeah. How he look? Let me see. He like you a little bit. Low key. Look at the eyes.
Nah, he got like reptilian looking eyes. His eyes look kind of like,
he look like you a little bit,
like a shark or something. And his lips is like flat. He's like a white black guy. He created the city of Memphis. That's crazy. We was talking about Tennessee.
Wait, what?
Memphis.
What you mean he created the city of Memphis? Was he in Egypt?
There's a Memphis in Africa.
Oh, in Egypt. Like you said, the city. So I'm just like,
there's a city Memphis in Egypt. Wow. He's created the city of Memphis because of its location. It would be easy to defend against any attackers. And lastly, during his reign, he expanded his kingdom and developed commercial trade links.
Sheesh. A lot of accomplishments. Yeah.
King Menes.
Mexican?
Imagine.
But yo, man, we gave niggas a lot of smoke this episode. I enjoyed it. Yo, thank y'all niggas for listening, man. That's it. Yo, just be your way out here, man. Don't let these niggas trick you. And that's it.
Bang.